Let me.
Where is kaNO?
Did you text him? I'm charging my phone. I have the decon phone right now.
He texted me right in the beginning and said, like maybe 3 minutes ago, and said, yeah, realize we're live. Anyway, he'll come in a minute, I guess. We can start without him. I'm not sure what's going on.
We are live.
Yes, it's better than the alternative.
And there's
Oh, why was the audio feel like
offline?
all of a sudden go like?
Oh, what's up?
we are
Oh, there it
live.
Probably trying to get to the his studio.
It's our boy kaNO joining us live. He is connecting to audio.
It looks like
Yo,
there he is.
Yo.
what's up,
Hey
ladies?
everyone,
What's up?
live.
Yo, let's
Yeah.
form Voltron.
It kind of does,
Yes.
actually, yeah.
We have already people saying hi to us in the chat.
Do we? Oh, hello, chat.
Hello everyone.
Oh, there's this is live.
This is
Yeah,
It is.
live on YouTube.
live on YouTube.
Literally live.
So Zoom connects to YouTube. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does, yes.
We should do our nerd chat on there too.
And Zoom connects.
No, we shouldn't, Kevin. Next.
No.
So, hey everyone, welcome to another live edition of Toy Geeks behind our desks or in our playrooms. Or look, Scott, you've got like a cool background today.
I know I'm not in my kitchen this time.
I know. What
I gotta rotate.
you clean it up, especially for us.
I know,
Or
Scott changed it up.
Scott, kaNO, where are you at right now?
I'm in my studio, but it's all messy back here. So, but yeah,
Oh, nice.
And Jack, you're in your usual spot with your
I am.
with your Gary Baseman dumb luck rabbits back there that one day I will steal from you.
look at Jack with the old school calendar that you actually use a marker.
I
in.
know, calendar.
Oh,
We
Is it
have
on the right month?
It's not on the right month, though.
We have a couple of highs and happens from the chat.
is it on the right year?
Yes, it's April of last, so it's a few days behind.
Do you have your newspaper with you too?
I do subscribe to the LA Times, yes.
Wow.
So
Gotta support journalism.
Well, guys, let's get into it. First of all,
We're gonna thank our sponsor.
You wish. We all wish.
You wish. No, Kevin wishes they sponsored us. Nobody
Yeah.
else wishes that.
No, I wish that. Sponsorship, we would get free Cheetos or money or something.
Free Cheetos?
I just came back from Sam's Club. I had to restock.
Okay.
16 more bags of these. So 16 more episodes.
Priorities. Thanks everyone for joining us. kaNO, Scott, thanks for coming on. Special guest today. Scott, you're becoming a regular. You're just going to be like the regular Toy Geeks guy now.
I mean, I was doing yard work today, been playing Animal Crossing. This just kind of fills up my day, doing these.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, we need
Nice.
somebody with a beard, and since George isn't here, you fit in perfectly.
You need a beardo?
We need a beard.
A beardo.
What? Where are you? Are you in like your work studio, or are you? Where are
Yeah,
you?
I'm in my studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us around a little bit because we've
You know,
always seen your kitchen.
It's funny you ask because, I did an entire takeover that was 2 hours in here where I went to
Yeah.
studio.
But that's Designer Con. This is
It was very insightful. I saw a little bit.
Oh, thank you. But are you familiar with Designer Con, Ben?
I've heard of it.
Okay,
I've heard of it.
It's this convention that's been doing yearly conventions up until this year.
It's in Pasadena.
Yeah. Like you mean like
Pasadena.
everybody else in the world?
What?
You mean like everybody else in the world?
Yeah.
Ben doesn't have access right now, but I messaged this artist Shuzi on there, right? We just bought the gun, the mag.
Oh yeah,
gun
shoes.
release. So he replied. I mean, because Alex Salas was in there, and right now another artist is in there. He replied with a huge response telling us we should go virtual. I was like, I just asked you if you would like to participate at DesignerCon this year. You gave us a bunch of options, so I might read through that later.
We will.
Right. So you're talking about yesterday's announcement, right? Where Decon made some announcements. Essentially, we're still trying to do the live show. We'll make decisions sometime in August based on government guidance, and we might go virtual.
Which is true. Which is true. We are doing that.
Yeah. So we'll keep people updated. I mean, the good news is there's a lot of things happening in the world right now in terms of treatments and vaccines. So we'll see. We'll see. kaNO, how's it going? Hey, and there's Sergio, everyone.
What's up, Sarah?
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
finally, a woman that can set us all straight. And
Sorry, I was
Get the
teaching
party
my son
going.
how to
Dude,
read.
I'm already straight. I don't know about you, bro.
kaNO, where are you at right now? Where are you broadcasting from?
Planet Earth. That's where I'm at. No, I'm here in my studio in Burbank. Yeah, just came here to do a couple of little things and just be with you guys on live, away from the house where the kids are. Actually, the kids are pretty chill, but I just wanted to get out of the.
So you have your own like work studio that's separate from like your house, but it's not like studio like Cartoon Network or Warner
No,
Brothers.
it's my little art studio / office. It's just my own. There's nobody else here. It's just me.
Got
Yeah. Nope. Just me. And then so yeah, this is kind of where I paint, where I do whatever I need to do, where I get sneaker shipments that my wife doesn't see. Other than that, yeah, just kind of like this is where it all goes down for me. There's all my DesignerCon booth crap in that corner over there that I still haven't taken apart. But yeah.
kaNO's like a pro now. He doing lives. You know, he did Decon, he did Hype Beast R.
Yeah.
He did one with Rasterclass, and he's doing that Toy Geeks with us right now. And then he's doing another one on the 14th.
I have next week, May 14th, I have an hour it's an hour instructional class that I'm doing through Zoom with a group of my friends called the Ladies Love Project. And they curate events and they actually do a little convention out in New York too. So they're going online and doing it through Zoom, and it'll be
nice.
Yeah.
Is that with Two Fly?
Yeah, it's with Two Fly and them, and they have different creatives holding 1 hour courses throughout the month of May. And there's a price per person that wants to be involved. Like, if you want to come to my class, it costs like $25 and stuff like that. It's for an hour. And all of them are instructional. So I don't know, something different, something new. I mean, everybody's trying their hand at just seeing what they could do through the internet and through Zoom, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Gives people something to do while they're sitting at home.
Yeah.
Sergio, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
You are, for those who don't know, you're broadcasting also in your home office?
I am in my home office. Any number of other characters could walk in through the door right now. Two are small and one is big. But as they say, we're quarantining together.
Oh, you mean your family members?
Yeah, just my family, my children and my husband, Dove, who you might know.
We know.
Yeah.
Pretty
He's
cool.
just mopping the kitchen floor, you guys, with an actual mop.
Whoa.
With a great t-shirt on.
I have never seen that before. I was like, what is happening? I don't know how to use the mop.
Great t-shirt.
This is bad.
Does he own any other color at all?
I thought, I actually had the thought that I have a bunch of laundry to fold and I could just be folding laundry while I'm doing this right now. And then you could see all the gray t-shirts. It's just in a pile. But
I was going
time to bring the laundry in here. I was like rushing from the reading lesson so that Samuel could have his iPad time. But he read 3 small books, and so we're moving on.
Nice. Yeah. I was going to wear a Joe Exotic t-shirt that I purchased.
Do it.
But unfortunately, I didn't notice that when I purchased it, it was a sleeveless t-shirt. And I opened up the package today. I'm like, yes, I get to wear my Joe Exotic t-shirt today. And it was sleeveless. And I'm like, No way in hell.
So what?
That would have been even better.
That's what I was
That
thinking.
stop
You
you?
could put it on top of that shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Get
how
a Sharpie, draw some tones on your muscles there. You'll be
I
fine.
know.
Muscles. Maybe next time.
Actually, what happened to the Back to the Future T-shirts? You stopped wearing it, and we're doing this.
I don't know. I've just been wearing my just soft, comfortable T-shirts. Just soft and comfortable at home.
So this is live, and this is what we're talking about right now.
Hey.
This is how these things go usually.
But
I guess we should start up. kaNO, you're one of our guests. Scott, like I said, you're more like just a regular toy geek now. But kaNO, do you want to tell us, like, is there anything that you're working on right now, toy-wise? I know that you've got a big project with Sideshow and Unruly. Do you want to talk about that? Tell people about it a little bit more.
yeah, as far as that goes, what can I share? The Ghetto Blaster toy that was previewed at last year's San Diego Comic-Con, and then pre-orders were taken. That I think is going to ship out pretty soon. So I'm hoping to actually have that in my hand because I don't own one. But I just approved the box design for that. So that's a good sign. And as far as all the other Marvel stuff goes, this is just the early stages of pre-order. So I don't think anyone's going to see that one until 2021 till those figures start rolling out and everyone starts getting them. So yeah, those things take a while. Aside from that, I got a couple other toy things that I'm doing. And of course, I really can't talk about them, but that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah, as far as toy goes, I'm just trying to do other like illustration jobs and gigs like that. Yep.
So you don't even have samples of those units that you're working on with Unruly?
No, I don't, because they don't actually have any. As far as I know, they just had the painted prototypes that they showed, and that was behind glass, so I couldn't even like hold those and check them out closely. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll let me know, but I mean, they're busy, I'm busy, and I kind of just keep it moving, and then when I have something to look at,
I think we had Scott Zillner on the show last week, and I think he's the one that painted those.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And he loved like how it all came out, and maybe he saw the paint samples aside from his paint master. So he says that they look really good, and he's really excited for those.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's been a cool process working with them because I got to see everything and approve everything, and then the box design, they kind of, usually when we make our toys, the artist gets to design their own boxes, but they have like a graphics team, and the graphics team kind of does their research on your artwork. So they designed it, and it looks like something I would design, except for like I had to do a revision on like some graffiti letters. Everything else was approved. I felt good about all of it. It's just nice to not have to worry about it, and then you have like all these really cool professional looking photographs of your work, which is awesome. Yeah.
Very cool.
And now I just gotta wait for those royalty checks to come in. Yeah, right. I don't know when the hell that's gonna come in, but but yeah, it's been fun.
No artist ever does it for the money, right, kaNO?
That's not completely true. That's not completely true. You do it for the money too, man. You got to pay the bills, and you got to at least have money to fund your next project coming up.
I mean, that's a smart business person right there. I mean, I've worked with people in the past, and even had a falling out with someone once, believe it or not, about like trying to monetize a project. And she was angry that I was trying to monetize a project and called me a tank. I'm just like trying to scrape my life together,
Yeah.
So that's actually refreshing to hear that. I mean, Metallica famously said, like, yeah, we sold out. Like, we sell out all of our shows. We sell out everything. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah. Now, like recently, I heard somebody tell me this. I won't name the artist, but I guess somebody was upset that, like, all right, so I've been giving away these coloring pages, right, during quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard someone say, "Oh, people are giving them away, then we can't sell them, and this and that, and
It's such a
it was
taint.
bad for us." So, like, I don't know. My take on it was, this is artwork that I've already made money off of, and it's literally just a line work. And for me, it's creating content, and it's also giving somebody something to do while they're at home. And the people appreciate that, because people who have been coloring these things, if they have the money for it, they'll stop by my shop and buy something just to support me back.
Yeah, that's cool.
It kind of works that way. It's like, you know, I mean, not in that case, I don't do all those things for money. You know, I'm not giving that away with the intent of expecting something back. But it's just like, let me put it out there. Let me pick my spots. You know,
Cool.
that's
Yeah, for sure.
my control. You know, but it's
Some of
weird
those
that people
are really
judge
good,
that.
too.
You know,
Scott, what's your take on it? I mean, I know that, you know, you've worked with a lot of companies too, and continue to work with them. And I mean, the company that you work for the most, Disney. I don't know, like, have you done? I don't know. Have you done toys for Disney or?
So just outside of Disney, you know, obviously that's my main source of income. So that's what allows me to be able to do toys and to self-produce and that type of thing. I mean, so my thing is, I want to make money just to be able to continue making projects. So it's like any of the profit that I have that comes in off of self-produced stuff or whatever goes into a, you know, a bucket that, you know, more stuff comes out. So it's kind of cyclical that way. And then, you know, any extra is always nice. But, you know, for the Disney thing, so I am working on a project right now that I can't talk about. That's supposed to be, wow, it's supposed to be for the Disney, it's supposed to be July, I think, release. And that's obviously going to get pushed back indefinitely. So we're looking at end of year, and obviously I can't talk about it, but it's fun. It's a cute thing.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome. Cool, guys. It's funny because both you and kaNO work for major like animation studios and just studios in general. Like kaNO, I know that you work for a couple of them, and Scott, you've been working for Disney for, is it now like 15 years or 20 years or
2021?
Nice. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I'm sorry. It's 22. It'll be 22 at the end of June. Yeah, I'm counting every year now because, you know.
Right. All right, guys. Well, let's get on to the toys. I'm sure that's what most people are tuning in for this. Does anyone have any new stuff? Because I've got some stuff to show, but I don't know. kaNO, I let our guest go first. Have you purchased anything lately that you'd like to show off to our fellow geeks?
man, I totally forgot we were doing a toy thing.
You know, it's just
You've been on a show before.
I have, but I just forgot this part. I didn't know, because I was like, all right.
Provided.
Let somebody else go first. I know
Just
I
pull
have
something out and say it's new. Just say, hey, oh yeah, I got this. It's like 5 minutes old. There you go.
I think I have one of those. I might have one of those back
I
there.
found this guy when we moved into our new place, and he was in a box that I brought over from New York, I think. And he was in a box the whole time. So I finally took him out, and the colors are still good. So I'm giving him some fresh air to breathe, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's a Tim Biscup Toy Tour 8-inch egg, right?
Eggster.
Yeah.
No, not Eggster. Egg Key.
Egg key. Egg key.
Which I believe 2021 Designer Con Artist Series, they're bringing back the Egg Key. I will be in that series along with Scott and a couple of other people. Yeah. Raymond.
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Exclusive. Yeah.
Oh gosh. This is gonna get in trouble.
I just got a call that says, nah, that's not happening.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, you know what? It's at home, but I picked up the new Gorillas 2D figure. I guess from Super Plastic.
Oh.
I picked that guy up. Yeah. And
That
his
came
eyes
out
light.
during the holidays last year.
It did. It comes with batteries and the eyes light up, but it doesn't come with instructions on how to install the batteries. So I didn't want to take it apart.
The figure is like
It's a puzzle.
$80.
How much is it?
$80 retail.
Oh, that's not bad.
Big. It's pretty big for an $80 toy.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of super plastic, I got this.
Oh yeah, cranky. Check
Oh
that out.
yeah,
And Sketch sent me one for my birthday.
Nice.
icy grape.
Your
By the way,
birthday lasted 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lasted 3 weeks, 15 parties. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Right in the
When
middle
you
of quarantine.
When you turn 21, you know what I mean?
Kevin went out with everybody. He went out to eat legally. He had karaoke illegally. All that stuff.
But actually, it's a lot bigger than I imagine. I don't have any of these.
Hold it straight on the camera. Stop moving it so much. Cool. Turn it around now. Let's see the back of it.
Right?
Cool.
Does it rattle?
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
The big old toy.
How much do those retail for? Jack, do you remember how much those go for?
I think they're 95, 90, 95, I think.
And they sell out like instantly. I just, you know,
Nice.
they sell out instantly. A couple of my followers on Instagram like ask me where to get those and stuff like that. So I send them Sket's way, and when Sket posts them.
Just a little bit on that in case you guys don't know. The colors that Sket's picking out for those cans are highly sought after colors for old Krylon cans that weren't made. That I think they stopped making them in the early 80s. So if you're a real graffiti head, you know that these people who collect spray cans, those colors have been extinct. So the fact that he's making products with the name of those colors is like a callback to that. So that's
I told him I need that
maybe
yellow
why
one.
that's also probably why they sell out. You know, it's like
Interesting. I knew they were real Krylon colors. I didn't know they were retired colors. Though.
yeah,
I wanted this one, the Tiffany looking one.
I have that one. Yeah, because you think it's Tiffany. That color is actually called teal, Kevin.
Yeah.
It exists outside of the Nike Tiffany sneaker, just so you know.
Well, in my world, it doesn't.
Tiffany and Company created that.
Doesn't.
In my world, it doesn't.
Invent that color, kaNO?
Huh?
Didn't Tiffany and Company invent that color?
I don't know.
He invented
It's called
Tiffany
teal and it's
blue.
owned by Tiffany.
Nice.
They have a Tiffany blue Pantone, I think.
Maybe. Well, that's a cool piece that you got there, Kevin.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Did you get anything new? I saw you get up, and I'm wondering if you went and got something to show us.
Me?
Yeah.
I was just shutting off my air conditioning. I could run to the playroom and grab something if there's anyone that wants to talk about kid stuff.
Legos.
Playmobil. I'm actually looking forward to some Playmobil.
I was going to talk about Magnetiles because Magnetiles are a really big deal at our house right now.
Magnetiles.
Yeah. You don't have Magnetiles, Ben?
I
think I actually got Leo Magnetiles.
I think we do. Are they like the block, like the squares, and then they kind of like stack, and you can build things out of them?
Exactly. And we've been using them for everything. How do you show a picture?
You go share screen on the bottom there, and then
can I access my
usually it's a good idea to have the picture, like pop it up on your computer, and then you can share it.
Okay, well, maybe I'll come back to that. Now I don't even know how to close this. But we've just been having massive building here. And, you know, the kids are now about a 3.5 and 6.5 about. And they're starting to be able to play together. And Vera, the little one, is respecting the big one's stuff. So Samuel actually used a hula hoop to surround his like military style creation. And Vera's been very clear, even to me and Dove, like that Samuel's thing he's working on, don't touch that. And it's what's really hard for me as like the collector person, and I realize now that I was always like this, is that, oh, you heard me. Yeah. Can you go grab some Magnetiles?
Whoa, quarantine cut.
Go grab some Magnetiles. This is live, so I gotta keep talking.
Okay, I need to say something. It's actually, I didn't use the hoop for that reason. I used it as like a barrier between this country to this country. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
That's what it was meant to be.
we got it.
Nice.
Oh, here's the magnetized.
He's getting some. So what they're doing is they're collecting groups of things that don't go together. And so I've spent like the first 3 years of Samuel's life putting all the medical toys back in the medical kit and all of the balls in the bin with the balls and like each thing separately. And now it's all just a thing. It's just like a massive toy blob where everything, but it's all getting played with together.
Yep.
So I'll figure out how to show you some pictures. But anyway, these are Magnetiles. And
Oh, I know what you're saying now.
they come in different shapes, but there's magnets all around them and you can build. I'm actually using the Magnetiles to hold it up, but you can build all different kinds of ways. And they're just like good for everything. And if anyone with kids at home, ages 2 through 7 or 8, I mean, it's like advanced for big kids, but they're playing together with it. This is an incredible building material. And of course, it's different than Lego. And you can build big things, like tall things, if you have enough. Oh, and hot tip, it kind of doesn't matter if you buy the expensive Magnetile brand or whatever. The Magnetile brand doesn't seem to break as easily as the less expensive, like knockoff brands, but for what I've seen, and we have 3 different brands just from like getting gifts and stuff, they all work together and they're all the same sizes. So there you go.
Awesome.
Cool.
This is like a huge stack he brought in. And they're pretty.
We
You
do
know, I
have
like
a
the
bunch of
colors.
those. We
Yeah.
do have a bunch of those at the house. Our toys are also like just jumbled now. We've kind of given up separating things.
Mhm.
But my son is still mostly into Hot Wheels and Hot Wheel tracks. So
You know, every kid gravitates towards whatever they gravitate towards. And like Vera, I didn't tell her that she's a girl or whatever, but she likes princesses and she wants to put on makeup and wear a tutu. And Samuel doesn't want to do those things. But then she's equally involved in like building with army men or Legos or whatever. So it all seems to be working out okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there you go for the
There you
kiddos. Well, I actually brought a toy that we talked about last week, and I said that I would bring one on the show to kind of show it a little bit.
Hey, Ben, before you start,
Oh, no.
The child.
well, go ahead though. I just didn't want you to forget that I had.
No.
something. I got.
No, we'll talk about this really quick. So this is
What is that?
this is the Jeff Staple Ron English grin. I guess paint the pigeon grin made by Mighty Jacks. Comes with a little Mighty Jacks envelope, and just wanted to open it up and kind of like show you guys.
Oh, cool.
There is a gray one
Where's
that's
yours?
coming out, which we ordered for 3D Retro, which actually, I don't know. I like the different color ones, but I kind of like the gray one too. So I'm going to keep both once we
You
get it
ordered
in.
one of the gray ones, right?
Yeah, we ordered the gray one. But I got to admit, it's pretty neat. You know, it did take over a year, I think, to get these.
Probably like 2 years.
Try 3.
So which one is it? 2 years, 3 years? What is it?
2 years.
Came out in 2017. The pre-order.
Towards the end of it, but yeah.
There you go. Ron English.
think
Oh,
towards the
Kevin has one too. So, and we still have a couple of these available at 3dretro.com if you guys want. And like I said,
Sold out.
we're getting the gray ones in. They're cool. I like it. I'm going to put it with the rest of my Ron English stuff back there. So I like it. I dig it. And I think the paperwork that comes with it, I really dig this. It comes with a
Oh, wow. Nice.
which is like gold embossed. Very neat. Very neat. It kind of just gives you like, yeah, this is real. This is a collector's toy. You know,
Hey Ben, is that standard for the Mighty Jax drops, or is it just for that particular toy?
I've only seen this like for this
They
one.
have that.
But I
They
do
have
have
a thing. They have a card in every single one of their toys.
I do have
Okay.
a Mighty Jax toy which I want to open up,
What least they can do.
but I want to also see what Scott brought on first. So Scott, take it away.
All right. So I got this last Friday, and I've been saving it for this since Ben asked me to.
How big is it?
So he's missed
Ooh.
out on like 5 cuddle days with me just because of this show. Let me hold on one sec. All right. So the child.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is the Mattel version. Apparently there's like a ton of these coming out, like different plush. There's a Disney Store one. There's a Hasbro one, I think, and then a Mattel one, and I think there's another one. So yeah, this is the Mattel one. I don't think the other ones have been released yet, but real quick,
yesterday, right?
my sister got me this. She got me this for Christmas, which is a crocheted one before they actually had merchandise. So now we have the official one. So I'm gonna open it.
I heard them giving that one away on the radio station. I guess it's like really like everybody wants the Mattel one. And I think Sideshow's putting one out too. That's supposed to be like
and yeah, Sideshow and Build-A-Bear has one too.
Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
The Sideshow one is like a life-size, highly detailed one. That's
We ordered them for the store. We did, no?
we did. We're gonna get a whole bunch of those.
how expensive are those?
So this guy was,
$350 maybe, I think. I'm sorry. I don't. Are you talking about the Sideshow one?
Actually, both. I wanted to know the prices on both.
this one was like 30, 34, I think.
Yeah. That's like for everybody to have. And the Sideshow one is just for like collectors, I guess.
Sorry, I'm trying to get them out.
There's gonna be so much of these Baby Yodas in the next like
Whoa, the child.
days.
The child, not Baby Yoda.
You're right. The
The child.
So this one has a rubber head, and if you look closely, you can kind of see there's some texture in there, which is kind of cool. He's
Freaky.
he's a little freaky. But already, what kind of sucks is that.
What is going on there?
Yeah.
They didn't build a leg. They didn't do leg.
No. It's just it has like beans on the bottom.
Oh,
So it stands.
Well, that's how they make it. How much? $30, $35, $36?
Don't do the feet.
yeah. Remember back in the days when they had those like toilet paper covers, and it was like a lady with a dress going over the toilet paper to cover the paper roll?
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of.
So there he is using the force.
You
Yeah,
should
he's
leave
cute.
it empty so you could put your hand in them and make it a puppet or something.
I know you could totally do if you wanted. Like you could probably just like cut that out and take all the
Yeah.
stuff in. Yeah.
You know, that's another license deal. There's probably already a company that's going to make one. And that's the thing with a lot of these licenses. It's all the same character, basically the same toy, except one has the beanbag bottom and one has a fully sculpted bottom and one the head bobbles and the other one is a puppet and the other one's 6 inches and one's 10 inches. And then, you know, that's how they're going to make $1 billion on the child.
So
Right. It doesn't have legs, it's a bust, I guess.
So so I have the child like filling up the screen, and then right next to it is Ben, and I can't tell which is which. Oh. But if you look at his eyes, they're like, you can see some brown. It's pretty cool. It's really the eye parts go back. There's some depth to it, so it's not just like a solid black.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Has anyone ever thought about how like 20, 30 years ago when like the first alien depictions of these, you know, like grays came out with the big eyes and everyone was like, oh my God, that's so creepy and like scary. And now we've got the child, which is basically the same thing with these big eyes, and we're like, that's the cutest thing in the world. Like, are we just getting used to it, or
We've been used to it, I think. I mean, it's an emoji at this point, right? Like everyone uses that little alien head thing. And
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably right.
the only one that looks weird, like if you really think about it within context, is E.T.
Yeah.
E.T. has like human eyes. And
He's not cute at all.
But E.T. is OG.
He is, for me, he is, but not to older sci-fi people.
That's true.
They think that's like the dumbest alien design, and I'm like, what? E.T.
Come on.
Yeah,
Hallmark
Like,
alien.
did you ever think he was cute though as a kid?
I kind of did. I kind of thought he was, like when he's in the bike thing with the white hood around him, and it's just like his face and his big eyes. I thought he was cute.
As a kid, I was terrified of E.T. I remember, I think the movie came out in 85 or 86. I was like 5 or 6 years old. And I remember like seeing E.T. and I'm like, that I don't know what that is. And I'm just afraid. I'm terrified.
E.T. was cool, except he had this weird pulsating thing on the side of his head. Like, I was like, why is his head beating? Weird. But yeah, E.T. was awesome.
Has anyone else ordered any of the other renditions of the child that are coming out? There's the Funko Pops, which they actually announced 2 more versions. There's one with like a cup and then a frog, and then there's the one with the Mandalorian and him in the thing, and then there's the
You're getting all of those, right, Ben?
every single one, you know.
So, on May 4th, I don't know which one it is, but on May 4th on Disney Store, right? I mean, obviously it crashed. I was trying to check out, I was trying to see what the Star Wars thing they have. I wanted to get the key,
Yeah, that sold out quick.
but supposedly there's a animatronic, the child that everybody's going for.
Isn't that Mattel? I thought Mattel made that one.
I don't know.
That's Hasbro, I think.
Is it Hasbro?
Yeah.
It composed, but then I think it was on releasing on Disney Store first or something. Like people were going for that. I mean, when I got on there was a ton of child stuff. I'm like, which one is it?
I think you can pre-order it on Hasbro's website.
It
Yeah,
compose or whatever.
Hasbro Pulse has them, I think, for pre-order. I actually pre-ordered it, but I think I did it through Amazon. Why are you laughing?
Is it like $60? Is that one?
Yeah, it's the expensive one.
And then there's also the Hot Toys version that's going to be coming out, which is like really freaking cool. That comes with the Mandalorian.
Oh,
And there's there's some other ones, but
There's like the Hasbro Black Series ones. That's like the really small, like heavily detailed version.
right. Oh,
What's
there you
going
go.
on?
Hey, look at that.
What the heck? Oh,
what
That's
happened?
what I was talking about.
Oh, cool.
It's an entire city.
Is that Epcot?
So I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just trying to get it to work.
It works.
Anyway,
That's awesome.
sorry about that. Now I don't know how to undo it.
Is
Oh,
that-
stop.
I like filled up my
New
whole
movie
screen. I was like, oh.
There you go. So there's like the Lego one, and then there's gonna be like oh god, there's just so many of the child.
Yeah. They're going to be coming out for a while, I have a feeling.
It's gonna be great.
You guys saw the news? What is it? Peyton Reed directed an episode already of the season 2.
I don't know.
He posted on his social media with the Mandalorian, the helmet. It says Peyton Reed, So I'm like,
Oh.
it's cool.
So I have another toy that I brought, and another one from Mighty Jaxx that I wanted to talk about.
Huh.
This one is called Liberty Girl from Banksy. I mean, Brandalism.
Oh, boy.
I mean, Brandalism. So I kind of want your guys' take on this and your
Is
thoughts.
it resin, Ben?
Huh?
Is it resin? Is it heavy?
I don't know. I'll find out right now. Here's another Mighty Jaxx, and it looks like it comes with the same black card.
Yeah, that's the I'm sorry, it's 2 years late card.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
That one is actually not. That one actually came out last December.
Okay.
4 hours.
Yeah, in fairness, that Ron English Pigeon was one of the most delayed of their projects.
So you're right, Kevin. This is resin. This
That's
is
why
a
it's
resin toy,
350.
which is probably how they got it out so quick.
Yeah.
This is based on a Banksy piece, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Asking the art guys. Guys.
This thing's news to me. I've never seen it before.
I haven't
And
even.
this is not Brandalism, which is the
Brandal-
Metacom sync product. This is Brandalized.
Brand?
It's full color black LTD. I don't know if you guys can.
Yeah, that's a greeting card company.
So okay, so Jack, can you know a little bit about this? Can you talk about what this greeting card company is and how they're doing stuff? And is it legit? Are they pissing Banksy off? Like, what's going on?
Wow. Okay, so those are two kind of different things. So I think the simplest thing, the easiest thing to answer is Full Color Black is a UK company. They're primarily a greeting card company. Their sort of connection to Banksy is they took a lot of photos of Banksy's famous pieces and sell greeting cards of them. It appears that they have then kind of branched out into beyond the greeting cards into sort of licensing their photographs of Banksy's art to companies such as Metacom and Mighty Jacks so that they can make toys based on that artwork. Like that.
That's such a weird loophole.
Now, in
Yeah.
any way, is Banksy actually maybe related or in cahoots with this card company?
So honestly, the caveat of all this is it's so hard to know with Banksy, right? Part beyond him being anonymous, part of it is he's sort of mysterious. He does quirky things like the Sotheby's auction, right? Where he tried to shred his own painting. So I don't really know, but it appears that maybe if at some point he was sort of okay with it, it appears that's no longer really the case. But it's really hard to know, to be really honest.
So I'm kind of trying to show you guys the paint that, I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's really cool. And I wouldn't say it's the same quality as the Metacom Brandalism stuff, but at the same time, it's still really good. And the price point is lower than that stuff. So it's all right. And I think the other ones are also resin. This one's resin, so it kind of matches that.
Yeah, and the Metacom stuff is polystone or resin as well, right?
Right. Bigger. Yeah. They're much bigger than this. And the detail is a lot better. But, I mean, for what it is, this is really nice. I mean, it's hilarious, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, they're doing different, as far as I know, you know, the Metacom and the Mighty Jacks are all doing different ones, right? So Metacom has like a flower bomber and a chimp, and, you know, Mighty Jacks did this, and they did the kissing coppers, and the latest thing that they solicited was the, I think they're calling a radar rat.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of had like the backdrop, yeah.
But
so they're doing different ones, so depending on which
another
Banksy thing you like.
Company.
What was that, Kevin?
Are they all from the greeting card company?
It appears that both Metacom and Mighty Jacks rely on ultimately a full color black license. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
We have a comment from the chat that says Banksy purportedly opened his gross domestic product store to address the issues of the ownership of his images. So
yes,
yeah.
And I believe that was in direct, sorry, Ben, that was in direct response to Full Color Black.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
it's kind of interesting.
Store, right?
What was that, Kevin?
For that store thing that he put up?
Yeah. So supposedly, and again, this is Banksy, so I think you have to take everything with a grain of salt, because what's performance and what's real. But you know, taking it at face value, one of the reasons he did the gross domestic product, Banksy, was because his lawyers essentially told him, that because he's relying on trademarks to protect his things, he has to actually produce product because trademarks are designed as legal protection for product. And so that's why he did gross domestic product.
I mean,
Something
the
like
only thing I see people buy, like you can actually get, is that doormat because it's like made to order for $600. Everything else
Okay.
is like into
That's
that
the
wrap.
tiger?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like almost all the money goes to that organization. But the first run was like 500, sold out, and then they made another 500, another 500 of them. But like, I don't know. I was thinking,
have people been posting pictures of things beyond just the rug that they've been able to get, or no?
I don't know.
haven't seen anybody get anything.
Right? It
Yeah,
was
I
that.
tried, but I didn't get any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so general consensus, you guys dig? What do you think?
You mean the Banksy piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, my only thing now is just because a certain artist friend of mine gave me a very hard time about it. I don't want. I think for me, I just don't really know how to think of them anymore. I had assumed when Metacom did the sync stuff that it was completely, legit, but I really don't know what this, and I assume at one point it was, but I really don't know what the status of any of that stuff is anymore. So I think it's cool. I think Banksy's art is great, but as an artist edition, I don't know.
You just have to like it. Like if you want
Okay,
that
fair enough.
in your
I like it.
collection, then you like it and it's shelf worthy or whatever.
I mean, I think it's
shelf worthy.
I mean,
there's not shelf. Oh god, that's season 1. No, but I'm saying is like without these, you can't really have another Banksy piece, right?
That's right.
It's hard to
That's
get
right.
at
That's
all,
right.
unless you take somebody's wall down, or,
which people do.
right. But I'm just saying, these pieces are basically it for regular people. Even then, you can't get it. At DesignerCon we had them and they sell out in a second, right? Aftermarket they go for like 5 times amount right away for the Metacom pieces, at least. So it's like 600 and they go for 2,200 right away.
Well, we only had a handful of those, and those were brought in especially for Decon because technically the rules of the figures or the company sync with the Brandalism pieces is that they are not allowed to sell those directly in the United States.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
As Metacom, they cannot sell them.
Not anymore.
Yes.
It used to be boutiques like Kith. Kith had it. Feature had it. Those stores that has those accounts, but now it's only in Japan. But
is that a licensing issue?
Yeah, I think probably with the Brandalism.
Mm-hmm.
But Metacom is opening up that web store that they're doing. I think that those might be on there. I don't know.
That CJ Mart or is that something else, Kevin?
I don't know. It's that new website they're doing for all the pen stuff.
Okay.
Gotcha. Cool. Anybody else have anything new that they recently purchased?
I can show one more picture.
Sure.
I figured it out. I'm going to show you this so you can see.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Did it go?
Yeah, we see it.
You see Vera playing with the little zombie things?
Yes.
Oh, I don't see. It's funny. Anyway, so this is just an example of building up with the magnetiles and then how she used this funny other toy to make her own like military thing based on Samuel's.
That's really neat.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, now's the time where we come to the next. There you go, kaNO. What do you got there? Hold on.
He's cranky.
Screenshot this.
Cranky that sent aqua turquoise.
Is that the Tiffany blue color?
The Tiffany blue. There you go. For all you hype beasts. Super plastic here on the hit on the arm. We got some more info on the sleeve. Some pretty detailed printing.
Yeah, no, they're really nice.
Yeah, the quality on super plastic is amazing.
And check
Yeah.
this
Just
out.
carry the crankies, dude.
I'm fully articulated, and head comes off. I don't know if the cap is replaceable. No, that's on there. It's not coming off. Head turns.
I feel like somebody already did a review of this figure.
Yeah, but mine is the Tiffany color.
The Tiffany
The
blue.
Tiffany color.
There you go. I
So
showed mine.
I have this Groman piece, and like you can't really tell on the camera, but like the decals are so tight, like the pad printing on there. There's like no.
Nice.
I mean, it's crazy. It looks like a custom piece because like.
I thought it was a custom piece at first.
Yeah, it's wild. Like their quality on their printing is insane.
There really is. Super plastic, especially on their bigger figures, the quality is really tight.
Nice.
I mean, not
It's
as good as
impressive.
retro, but you know, it's good.
Anyway, now we come to the time of the show where we do a little thing called Let's Visit. Let's visit Vital Pulse.
Oh, we're doing that again, huh?
Well, yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. All right.
Don't you do you not like doing that?
Sure, it's fun.
Just in case you guys don't know, Vinyl Pulse is run by Jack, our very own here. For all the latest news in vinyl toys and so on and so forth, visit vinylpulse.com. You see there, I gave you a plug. You see?
Okay, thanks. I
Almost
appreciate it.
10 viewers get to hear that.
Send Scott a mug. Scott, do you need a mug? Do you not
No,
have
I'm
cups
just-
at your house?
I do, but I'm trying to drink one of these a day. So this is how I like. This
Ooh,
this is how I figure out how much it is.
Your
that's a lot
gallon
of pressure.
Yeah, that 1 gallon thing, I tried it and I finished the first one in 2 days, and then the other one is still there for after 5 weeks.
So let's quickly talk about some of the new things being announced here. Scroll down. One of the things that really got my attention, like old school wise, is these new Tolleson chocolate version by Bounty Hunter.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, Bounty Hunter hasn't released a toy. First of all, like, just quickly, how many of you guys like have the old school Bounty Hunter toys? Anybody have?
No, I don't have any of them.
I
I've
have
seen them
one.
around forever, but I never.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get Bounty Hunter toys.
I think Dove has some, but maybe he sold them. I don't know. We used to have the Kozik ones.
Right, because wasn't that like initially like what Kozik was doing? He did the Bounty Hunter, like his
I
lab.
Ooh.
That might have been the first Kozik toy, was that
You were old.
Labbit mashup.
Yeah, Jack, I see you're sharing yours.
Yeah.
So it's funny they released this one. It's $138, and of course it's sold out like in seconds.
Yeah. And it was Japan only, more or less, I believe.
Of course. But while we're on here, Jack, is there anything that
And did you mention that it's chocolate scented? It just
No,
doesn't look
I
like
completely
chocolate.
forgot
It's
that.
chocolate scented. Yes. It smells like chocolate.
Yum.
So they,
that I understand now why it's limited only to Japan, because if they were to sell it in the United States, they're afraid that people would try to eat them.
We probably would try.
Is that a comment about I don't know.
yeah, I know. What are you trying to say, man?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, all these
Just
protesters
saying.
have their rights too.
Oh, I like these.
Which ones?
The Dahara Evangelion right there.
Okay.
So Evangelion is a pretty big and extremely big anime series. And Dahara did these in conjunction with kaNO, so they're official. They were supposed to be released in conjunction with an exhibition of his, but like everything else, that's sort of been canceled or postponed. And there's only 5 each of these, and he released
Not
3 of each of them online, lottery.
And they're $281 each.
I think they're maybe. Yeah. Uh-huh. The big one though is 421.
But for only
the
3
EVA.
of them?
There's 5 total, but he only offered 3 of them via the lottery.
So how much is resale? Like 20,000?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the one to get is the Mac, right? The EVA.
Yeah.
However it's pronounced.
Speaking of Super Plastic, we were talking about them. They've been teasing Series 3. Now,
Have.
do you guys know, are they doing Series 3 as a Kickstarter again?
I think Toy Chronicles reporting that they're not. I haven't heard, but that maybe it'll be a straight release. I don't know.
I know that, so it's not going to be a Kickstarter. Unless I'm not supposed to say that, then I don't know.
Why, are you part of it, Scott? Are you part of Series 3?
What are we talking about?
Super Plastic?
He is part of it.
That's a yes.
Okay.
Scott Tolleson. Oh, why don't you cook? Yeah.
Jinru Soju.
I
Nice.
love them.
Yeah. So these are the 3-inch versions that Sket did with Height, or how it's pronounced, Height Jinro Soju. Yeah, these have been very popular. And just like their bigger brother, you cannot buy these. You have to win them.
I actually want
You can't buy them?
What?
You're not allowed to buy these either?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
But it makes them so much more cool in a way.
I want to set through Sket's live feed thing that he did with Height Jinro, and they had a trivia phase of it where he was asking people questions, and whoever got the questions right, they got a full set. I think they gave away like 100 dunnies. I think it was like 50 sets in total or something.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have went up there.
I should be getting a set soon.
Nice.
Damn.
I love that, this auspicious bone.
Yeah.
I think it's still available. I came really close to ordering it, but it's something like $250 or something.
$216.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's before shipping.
Yeah.
Who is?
Yeah.
I've never heard Auspicious Bone. Who is this guy?
That's
It's
Kikaki Toy.
Kikake Toy. Yeah.
So it's
And actually, he hasn't shown at Decon, but he sort of has, in the sense that, oh boy, Tomonosuke, when he was there in 2018, I think, he had a bunch of Kikake Toy stuff, including some of the first versions of Auspicious Guy, which is, this is a variant of.
Yeah.
Hey Scott, is the skull sculpt, the head on this one, on the Auspicious Bone, is that new?
That's new. Yeah. That
Okay.
is the first time, at least that I know of, that they're offering that.
Okay.
So yeah, I have the child one. I have an unpainted mixed parts of the guy, and then I have a few of the monkeys. But that's
the monkeys are cool.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite shelves in my studio. His stuff is like, again, like the quality is just insane.
Yeah.
nice. Very cool. All right. Well, and that was a moment on Final Pulse.
Cool. Yay. Thanks.
No problem. Anything else, guys? You guys, I mean, kaNO, I feel like, we kind of get to see a little bit of the studio behind you. Do you want to show us a little bit more before we have to sign off here?
Oh. I kind of can't because I'm watching, I'm doing this on my computer, on my iMac. I can't pick it up and walk around with it. I'm not doing this on my phone.
And whose fault is that?
So I hate doing these things on my phone. I can't see all you guys at the same time. So
That's
no,
true.
I mean, look, I could do this. Boop. That's a big mess. There's lights here. There's dunnies that I bought that I never opened, and there's crap. That's my wall where I paint stuff on. And this is the shelf with all paints and all stuff, and then there's a desk back there and a big window. Ta-da! My boss cat chair. And that's it. Then I'm facing a window with my desk and my computer.
I like the new setup a lot more though, like what you have right now.
Yeah, I like this too. It'll be really nice once this is all clear, and the space will look a lot bigger. But yeah.
Nice.
Are you still in the same? God, I don't know how long it's been since I was there.
Yeah, it is.
Years.
It's the same one, except
Okay.
my desk was facing this wall before,
Yeah.
and the windows over there, and I just turned it like this just to have because they put in new windows and a new door and everything. They updated the whole place. So I kind of just wanted to look at more sky while I was doing my work. So, yep,
Very cool.
same place.
Nice.
Beautiful Burbank.
And Scott, before we sign off, do you want to talk because we finally get to see your little toy area? Do you want to add anything for us?
Sure. Let me. Okay. Am I okay? So I'm like kaNO. I'm on a laptop, so I can kind of do this. So that's sort of my work. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's sort of my workspace. There, that's where I like paint, draw, whatever. And then this is my little desk area here. Let me turn the lights on. Some paintings, me and Luke Chu, and that's in Winters, Skeksis, and then here's some toys.
I see a pink poison pup.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's some of the Kakaki monkeys I was talking about.
Oh there. Yeah, nice. This stuff is so cool. You got a lot of good stuff, Scott.
Thank you. It's weird because I don't have nowhere near the amount of stuff I have displayed. And it's weird because I feel like I'll almost buy anything, but things I display I'm like really picky about. It's sort of weird. There's that shelf there. Some stuff back there. Some stuff up there.
Nice.
Yeah. And then here's
Super Plastic Alley.
Yeah, and some Junko Denny's. I love that Denny. Some stuff up there.
The Series 3 Junko Janky looks really good.
Candy Bolton.
And there's Donald back there, like a rubber Donald. Just some random. There's like no organization to the collection. It's just stuff thrown wherever it needs to go.
It still looks really cool.
This is my arcade 1-up machines. Centipede Rampage, and of course Star Wars. There's just more stuff up here. Again, just random crap.
The best kind.
All the way down. And I got this little shelf up here above the door. Yeah, so that's
nice.
That's basically it. And then I have this space up here that I don't have anything yet. And then there's Frank right there.
Dead cozy.
Ooh, scary. Staring at you.
Yeah. So that's a quick tour.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I think that's awesome, guys. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, Scott. And kaNO, thanks for coming on the show. And
yeah, thank you very much.
With us and all that good stuff. Thank you to everyone that is watching us now live. It says that we have 11 viewers right now, which is awesome. We'll continue to keep doing this as long as we're at home. George did suggest
December.
No, not December. George suggested that we do the next one back in the studios, like actually do a live, like a filmed episode in the storm.
6 feet apart.
Only if we can get like hazmat suits.
Hazmat suits?
6 feet
You know, like those white suits they wear with the blue tape.
We've all been in quarantine. I think we're all pretty safe.
No, I don't know.
I mean, aside from Kevin, because he goes out like every day and does shit everywhere.
Yeah, and then posts pictures of him hanging out with people.
Yeah, and then he complains about how it's like there's so many people out there, and I'm like,
there was a lot of people at Sam's Club earlier when I was getting but there's a lot of toilet paper and
the Cheetos.
and Cheetos.
Because you know it was necessary for you to go to Sam's Club and get those Cheetos.
So I have a quick question. So something I don't understand is like, if we're not allowed to do mass gatherings, how come every Costco has like 1,000 people in it?
Because they're massive.
Because they're essential, I guess.
Yeah, it's considered essential. They
There's
just
so
don't want
many
people like
numbers.
to just be having house parties and stuff like that. I mean, at the beginning, there were like no more than 8 people, but I think now they're really like, you shouldn't be doing it. And I mean, if you're going out to like supermarkets and stuff like that, then you have to be wearing gloves and masks and staying away from people, I guess.
Well, it's going to be interesting because this weekend is Mother's Day. By the way, Sarah Jo, happy early Mother's Day.
Is it this weekend?
Mother's Day.
This weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Mother's Day, yeah. Sunday is Mother's Day.
Okay.
So, but anyway,
Happy Mother's Day, Sarah Jo.
we'll see how it goes.
Thanks.
And most likely we'll just be here next week, same time, doing a live thing. And
Come on, Ben. I know you love this.
I love doing this. It's fun. And we already have some special guests lined up, so it's gonna be great.
Do we?
We do.
Are you gonna tell us who they are? You're just gonna leave us hanging, right? Like,
Who is it?
Who is it, Kevin?
Well, Alex Solis just finished DesignerCon Takeover, and I was just like, hey, you want to do another live next week on Wednesday with us, talking about toys, since he does a lot of his self-produced toys.
He does.
He's supposed to be watching this episode later.
Nice.
Oh no.
Kaino logged onto his live and started talking shit,
I didn't talk shit on his live.
I don't know. I logged out because I was at Sam's Club. I was like, all right, I'm done.
I only talk shit when Ben's on there.
Ben? Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Thanks, Kato.
You're welcome.
All right, and with that, I think we're going to end this one. Don't forget, if you're not watching live, hopefully you're watching this on our channel. Leave a comment. If you want to see us talk about something on the live, then please let us know. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Toy Geeks BTC, behind the counter. If anything, we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
We want to say bye.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Thank you. See